Alright, let's get this guy down.
Alright, today we're body working the roof on my El Camino. And first we're just going to hit it with some guide coat. This guide coat is just going to help us find our dents and low spots. You're just going to want to spray this along the piece you're trying to check. I like to get a nice layer, but you don't have to spray too much. This is the guide coat I'm using. It's about 15 bucks from O'Reilly's if I'm correct. And this is what it's looking like after we spray it. Now that we have our guide coat down, we can get our sandpaper. I'm going to be using a 120. I prefer 3M because it sticks a lot better. And just like any other bodywork, we're just going in an X pattern. We're just going to want to block all that guide down. Take your time doing this, there's no need to be in a rush. As you see, I'm going till all that guide is gone. And after sanding, you're going to see there's going to be some spots where it doesn't come off, and that's going to be your low spots or your dents. And to make sure you can just keep going over these areas and they won't go away. As you can see, we just have some small low spots and small dents here, so we got nothing major. I'm going to hit it with just some putty. All right, let's throw that putty down. Alright, so once that putty's dried, I'm going to hit it with the 80 grit sandpaper. And I'm still going to be going in that X pattern. I'm using a different block here. You can always use different ones. You don't always have to use the same one. Once I got it about where I want it to be, I go with the lighter sandpaper. I'm using a 120 here just to smooth it all out and make it where I want. I also have to fix these side panels because this roof was repaired and it started cracking here. So I broke down that Bondo, shaved it down, threw some primer over it, and threw some putty over it. The Bondo and the putty I used can go over primer, so this is no worry. I did this to prevent any rust from building under there. Alright, there's that. The same story on the other side. Now that we got those grinded down and fixed, there's still some Bondo over there. Alright, we hit that with some Bondo and let's start sanding. These are a bit of older clips, so I don't have too much of me sanding. But I checked this side a bunch. I had primed it after the first check, then I threw some guide coat to check it again to see if I was low anywhere. And this is how we're looking after. I just used that cam primer just to cover everything up that I sanded for the meantime until I hit it with the real primer. I do this mainly to prevent any surface rust. It's a little hard to see, but everything was smooth as can be right here. I did a great job. I was pretty satisfied with that. But that's all for this video. But hit that like and follow because we're going to be doing a lot more bodywork and we're going to be painting soon. You're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned.